The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the network. What's up, buddies? My name is Don Banana. Welcome to CETV Exclusives, another Sunday morning with you once again. I hope you're all okay. Anyways, it's time to kick off our show with some good news, actually. Because as you know, this guy that he has released his new single out under Universal Records, and this song expresses intense feelings of attraction and admiration towards a woman. This guy has just met, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome from Cebu, big maayong buntag to Will Mikhael.
What's up, guys? Mayong hapon sa tanan, mayong hapon, 'di ba? Yeah.
Maayong umaga because we're airing this in the morning.
Mayong umaga. Mayong umaga pala.
Maayong buntag.
Mayong buntag.
Yeah. My Cebuano is not that good. That's all I know in Cebuano, believe it or not.
Yeah. Na-mix up na ako sa Cebuano and Tagalog kasi I'm here in Manila actually right now, but let's start it again. Mayong buntag sa tanan ninyo dira Cebu. Yeah.
That's better. Anyways, we apologize all the Cebuanos out there. I'm not good at Cebuano either, but okay lang. We can move on na lang.
Yes,
It
sure.
happens. Anyways, so how did your career start sa Cebu? How did it start?
Well, it first started actually I'm newly just started, so it was just up until this year when I really decided to write songs that has Cebuano. And my first song actually was called Inday. It has a lot of Cebuano lyrics in it, but it's basically actually it's a trilingual song. There's English, Bisaya, and Tagalog in that song, but mostly it's really curated for all the Bisaya listeners out there. And yeah, that's how I started the whole career thing in Cebu, making making Cebuano type songs. And yeah, and right now it's doing pretty well. Actually, the first song that I released, Inday, it got traction in Cebu, so which I'm really proud of.
Yes, I'm so happy for that. For that, you're showing some love actually to the Cebuano community and the Visayas community
Yes.
your song, and it's quite cool hearing Visayan lyrics to a song that it sounds internationally good.
Wow.
Let me
That's
admit it that.
that's a great compliment, man. Internationally good.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you so much for here. So, what brings you here to Manila? Just in case you're wondering, he's in Manila right now.
Yep. I'm in Manila right now. Right now I am doing gigs here. I just actually finished a gig. I opened up for Jesse Barrera and Albert Poses recently last Saturday, so which is pretty cool. They both of them are my idols in like music, and so it's very cool to actually be opening up for them. So yeah, I'm trying to get out here in Manila, just performing and all of that stuff.
So, how was it in that performance? How are they to you?
Well, I watched them live and they're absolutely masters of their craft, and I can really hear it through the way they perform. I can hear it through the way they make music. And yeah, Jesse Barrera and Albert Poses are like that. This is the reason why I look up to Jesse Barrera and Albert Poses is because they're just masters of their craft, and I really like looking up to people like that. And yeah, it was a really great experience to open up for them.
Yes, that's indeed a great thing. To see you perform in front of how many did you count how many people? How many individual people?
I think
Not
there were around like uh like 100 people back there, or maybe even more. But like basically, in my view of when performing, it really looked like, to me, it already looked like a sea of people. So yeah, there were quite many, and thank God I was able to bring a show to them that they actually enjoyed, even though I was just the opening act. But I always make sure that whenever I am opening, or uh, whatever that I am doing with performing, I always make sure to give it my best, and yeah, give a great show. And thankfully, the audience actually enjoyed it uh, from what they had told me. So yeah.
yes, very good. I hope. Personally, I didn't see, but based on those react things that you said, forgive me, I'm an nasty.
Hmm.
Anyway, from those things that you said, I quite admire your professionalism and in this. I'm happy for you,
Thank
and
you, man.
I'm so glad that you were part of that opening act, Jesse Guerrero. Now, you have a new single, like I mentioned earlier. We talked about a single that expresses the intense feelings of attraction and admiration towards a woman the singer has just met. It's called Akong Addiction, or in English, My Addiction.
Yes,
If
sir.
my is my translation correct? My addiction.
Yep, so correct.
Oh, thank God! I can't believe
You're
I'm.
you're doing you're doing good, man. You're doing good.
I thought I did bad at. I'm not good at Bisaya, but
Well, don't worry, I'll help you out here. Basically, Akong Addiction in English, it is my addiction.
my
So
addiction. And because that's a good thing that you mentioned that, because yeah, I'm so glad that you mentioned this is one of those songs that you're gonna try to listen to the lyrics. It's quite interesting. One of the lyrics that says you it mentions that Lahi Rajud ka bebe. So let me know your name. What does Rajud ka mean?
So, Lahi Rajud ka babe, so let me know your name. It basically means you're so different, so let me get to know you. Basically, it's like me a way of saying in Bisaya, you're so different from the others, baby. So come on, let me get to know you. That's basically what I'm saying. It's a way of like flirting with the girl,
Or
basically.
in another song, as with another song would say, we are getting to know each other a little too
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
It's like that other song. It is quite similar, but this one's trilingual, like you mentioned,
Yep.
thankfully. But very interesting. And you became cover of Spotify's Bistock playlist. How does it feel to be part of that iconic playlist that
I
features
cannot
songs that have Bisaya songs?
I cannot stress that enough. That was one of the greatest milestones I've ever gotten in my career, because I've been looking up into the Bisaya region of music, basically, and the way I did that was really looking into what are the Spotify playlists that um, Spotify offers for Bisaya listeners. And so to be able to become the face of that was really something that I can say, all right, I'm good. I can die now. Just kidding, by the way. But basically, I was I was really proud. I was really proud. So yeah, it was such a great achievement.
Yes, I'm so happy that you will die in happiness. Let's just put it at that.
Yeah, let's just put it that way. I'm gonna die in happiness with my Bisduck cover, holding in the cassette, like just like this.
Will you one day get some appearance, like get a number one on the Spotify playlist for sure?
I mean, hopefully one day we can only manifest from now, but Spotify, baka naman. But yeah,
Baka naman Spotify.
hopefully we can for sure get to I can for sure get to that level. And yeah, and there's gonna be lots of more songs that's coming up for me. So yeah, this is
I
just the start, man.
truly hope that you will reach the same level as the other group like Beanie and even you
Yeah,
guys from the other labels.
yeah, yeah, man. Thanks. Hopefully I can really get to that level. I mean, it's the dream. It's every uh artists dream that are living in the Philippines right now to be able to get to that level. And definitely I'm one of them. But man, I can only manifest from now and just enjoy the process.
Yes, if you trust the process, it will come to you and cross the bridge. That you'll
Yeah.
get there eventually. The road may be rough, it you will get there eventually. Anyways, like I mentioned, in the next you are appeared in other playlists like OPM says chillax, Pinas vibes, Sappy and Senti, and Relax Tayo. I hope one day you'll be in the top 50. Let's hope so.
Let's hope. Fingers
Now,
crossed.
just trust the process and manifest because it will
Sir.
come to you. Ask and you shall receive, as they say.
Yes.
Lots of happy music. So, what can you say about the recent success about of the Philippine of the Bisaya in the field of music right now?
Well, the Bisaya music right now actually is pretty new to people, I would say. It's very, very new. So I'm hoping I can try to do something different and bring it into the market of the music industry and making it familiar to people. So that is actually why I just started writing songs in Bisaya and the same time adding Tagalog in it so people in the Philippines can actually understand. And I guess in a way it's like um becoming universal for everyone in the Philippines. The fact that I'm writing songs in like three languages, English, Bisaya, and Tagalog, and it's basically the music just reflects who I am. I mean, I don't speak. I can say for myself, I don't really speak Filipino often. I speak English a lot around here. The mixed language type of language.
Konyo,
Yeah, the conyo type of thing. But I'm just kind of like wearing it with pride with my music, man. I'm just hoping that people vibe with it, and hopefully it becomes like an actual thing of like what I'm doing. People actually believe in what I am trying to do in my with my music. So yeah, I'm just out here being myself, or I'm just out here being myself with my music, man.
yes, so cool to hear that because
Yeah.
music, no matter what no matter what position or state or whatever you are going through, music will always be there. That's all
Yep.
I can say. No matter what the experience are, whether good or bad, music will always have. There's always music for that. If you're falling in love, you can listen to this guy, and
Mhm.
he can give you some cool love advice if possible.
Yeah, especially especially with the lyrics, no?
Yeah, true. You just need to take the risk in
Yeah,
because if you don't take the risk, you something at least if you don't take the risk, well,
you're gonna live
something.
with regrets.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna try to say. Thank
Yeah,
you for helping me on that one. You will
gotcha,
regret
man.
what you will do, and just like what happened, yeah. And don't be like a. Let's not say that. Let's don't be like a private part. Let's not. Let's just put it at that. Don't be like an
Yeah,
idiot who's like a diva has a diva attitude. Oh, let's not put it at that. Let's just put it at that. We love
yeah,
all of our people who pretty much enjoys music and please don't have a diva attitude. That's all I can say.
for sure. Just believe in what he's saying, guys. He's absolutely right.
Because if you have an attitude, a bad attitude, no, I do not want to, be treated badly. Anyways,
Definitely not.
so what is your advice to those people who want to embark on a journey like yours, who starts out very small, like in Cebu? What's your advice? Do you have any?
Well, yeah, I mean, my advice to really is just to enjoy the process and just have fun, man. I have been making songs for like I can say around 10 years now. I started at really pretty young actually. I started at the age of like 13 and I'm 19 as of right now. So that's like lots of years just trying to get to this level and I don't even think that I'm up there yet. But one thing that I always that kept me going is to really just enjoy the process. If you just enjoy what you do, then it's going to keep you going no matter um how bad your songs are, uh, no matter what people think about who you are, as long as you really enjoy it and it's true to your heart, then you're really gonna keep going. And that's why I'm here right now. I'm still enjoying the process, just vibing with everyone as of the moment. And yeah, there's still gonna be things that I'm probably gonna achieve more, but one thing's for sure, I am still going. So that's the best advice I can give. Just trust the process and keep going. Enjoy what you do.
Yes, and the road may be that bumpy. Yeah, like I said, it may be that bumpy, but you'll get there eventually.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, so you have lots of supporters. What should we expect from you and to your supporters very soon?
So, I call my supporters Willers. Get it? Because Willers. Basically, to my fans out there, to the people that is listening to me, mga Willers, expect lots of more music. Expect lots of more R&B. Because if you all know me, I really love R&B and I create R&B music. And yeah, just expect more trilingual songs, expect more Bisaya songs, maybe even pure Tagalog songs, English songs. Just expect some more music and more content, which you can follow me at the official Will Mikhael on Instagram, Will Mikhael X on TikTok, and Will Mikhael on YouTube. So yeah, lots of stuff is gonna be coming out for me in the future.
And you can also follow him on the site formerly known as Twitter on as Will Miguel X.
Yeah.
We prefer to use the name for Twitter instead of the other guy that name that must name because I don't want to talk about it. We are media. We're in media. We're supposed to. Of course, we are. We're supposed to be unbiased and be truthful. But yeah, you know, yeah. Let's just admit it. Sometimes you gotta fight for what you believe in,
For
and
sure.
you have to take a stand for things and what you do. And yeah, so I want to say thank you very much, Will, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you enjoyed this what we talk. I'm sorry for my bad Cebuano.
No, you're good, man. You're good. I enjoyed this time. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. If you really enjoyed it, I hope you will come back to us soon. If there's something new you want to
Yeah.
share with us, feel free to come back to us.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure,
this
man.
time in person, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully in person. It will be better in person. I'm much more of like a in-person type of guy, just, talking to people in person. I feel like that would be so much better. But yeah, hope to see you soon, man.
Thank you so much, Will. You deserve all the love, and I
Thank you.
hope you will continue to inspire people with your music, and I hope that you will get a lot of songs that will be addicted, if you know what I mean. No
Let's
pun
go.
intended.
Got you on that.
More addicting songs to the masses. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will
Thank you so
Mikhael, for
much,
joining
man.
us today. My name's Don Banana. That is the CCTV Exclusive. Thanks for watching, and Mafuha.